Greetings everyone, welcome back. In the last video, I spent some time playing around with the concept of our buddy Pop from Rice Krispies. And it's funny, out of the 4 different flavors, or I don't know what you want to call them, things that come with the Kellogg's Fun Pack, you know, there's one of these that doesn't have a mascot. That seems funny to me considering that with Frosted Flakes, somehow they have a top circle of life predator as its mascot, eating Frosted Flakes. Anyway, that seems wacky to me. You know, they're not like bits of meat or something like that. Tigers are not really Frosted Flakes eaters. But anyway, so I have this. And I'm going to imagine that I was approached by a cereal company, and in a little meeting they say to me, hey, throw a concept at us for a mascot for Corn Pops. And after that other video, after making that other one, I actually thought about it, and I've been thinking about it since making that last video, and I thought, what would I say to these people? I mean, okay, so they're calling it Corn Pops. You know, is it somebody was so clever that they looked at like popcorn and said, well, let's just reverse those words around and we're going to sell this to kids. But yeah, no mascot. So, I'm just going to come up with something that I've been thinking about. And yeah. I want you to imagine this. I'm going to say hundreds, maybe even thousands of years ago, there lived magical creatures. And they were well known amongst the Aztecs and the Mayans. And they were remarkable that they may not have been from our plane of existence. Oh yes, imagine that they could have been otherworldly, other dimensions, other planets. It doesn't really matter. But they bestowed on these wonderful people the skills. I can't even come up with a good little rip on that. Anyway, so let's imagine an alien-like creature, but kind of like a fairy. Would we have eyes this size, or would they be more the eyes of, I don't know. I'm just playing around for a moment, but I would think they would have to be kind of cute though, right? Because why else would they share their yummy, yummy secrets of sugary goodness if they weren't trying to, I don't know, get something out of it for themselves? Is that possible that they would get something out of it for themselves? I don't know. I think those eyes should be way bigger. So I'm going to change them a little bit. Because, you know, I think it'd be way better. Maybe put one of those there, one of those there, like a reflection bubble. We won't go so far as to say that they're the Anunnaki, but they came great distances to share their secrets with us on how to make an extruded, dry, delicious candy version of cereal from maize, which is another name for corn, of course. No, let's go with a smaller neck, yeah. And a robe, which in natural form could be hooded. Sort of like when you think about some of that advertisement for the caramel bars. Like, how do they get that caramel into the interior of chocolates? Well, obviously it's a molding process where they make a mold and kind of like sandwich it, if that makes sense. I mean, it has to be manufactured by machine, right? So a layer goes down, almost like an ice cube tray of chocolate. Then something else, extrudes, I should say, caramel into those pockets, and then a layer of chocolate goes on the top, and it's flipped around. And I don't know if that's a true secret or not. It's got to be just something that they're able to produce over and over and over again. Anyway, so the idea with this one is that corn pops comes from alien technology. How about that? That seems interesting, doesn't it? But I don't think that's cute enough. I wonder if we can get even cuter. But, not make it scary. So I'm going to do something. I'm just going to fill this in. This is not going to be cute. I'm going to get rid of those eyes. Just leave them dark. So weirdly, I think that makes it slightly cuter. It's often said that, if you like somebody, your pupils get larger. Well, there you go. All pupils, right? And up here, we can say, I traveled through space, oh yes, and time to bring I was going to say like nutritional source of energy, or, well, to bring you yummy corn pops. And in brackets we'll say eat up food source that's silly, don't you think? Well, what else can we do in the sketchbook that could be an origin story for yummy, yummy corn pops? You could have like witches or wizards. That's kind of popular with people these days. Well, what if we had like magical fairies? So we already have like elves involved in this stuff and talking animals. Let's try something else down here. Corn pops. Well, ooh, what if we had like a dynamic duo? You gotta have some like super fun hair. Really cool attitude. Something like that. So with this one, rather than just be corn pops, this is the fuel of rock stars? I don't know. Pop stars. And, you know, this is what all the cool kids are into these days. Gotta have some wicked cool boots here too. How about that? Yeah. Can't have a skirt too long or too short. It's got to be at the acceptable whatever height that might be. Gotta have like, I think I said dynamic duo, right? So you gotta have somebody else here. Although, do people use these kind of microphones that much anymore? I don't know. And maybe they can be pop stars from the future. I don't know why that needs to be a thing. You know, like somehow American Idol continues on. Could have somebody jumping up in the air here. Why not? we'll call them corn pop stars. And oh, that could be the thing, right? Last sort of concept that I'm playing around inside my head with. So yeah, of course you have, you know, the alien, and you have corn pop stars. And what would the final one be if you had to do 3 for your proposal, for your treatment? Well, what if with the final one, if they are meant to give you energy, but you can't have goblins, because goblins would love to have some corn pops. You can't have them be like tadpole eggs or anything like that, because people would be scared to eat them. What if they were... Well, let's come up with a creature. Noseless, or with a nose. Let's go with the biggest eyes possible. Very small chin. Little cute ears. Again, I'm going to put something on here that you might have seen versions of on like the Jetsons. I have this weird little beanie hat thing with a propeller on the top. Let's make the propeller a little bit bigger. That way it seems like it's spinning a little bit there too. And see, unlike a lot of the other mascots. This one really enjoys eating them. Wow, that doesn't look great. Oh, that's funny. Oh, what terrible thing did I just draw? Looks like a chicken head. That's outrageous. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, you should use a pencil once in a while, but really. This is awesome. Yeah, it's A-OK. A-O-K. And over here we'll have yummers. And then you gotta have the big bowl. Just like outrageous big bowl with stuff flying into it. Just chock full of corn pops and all that stuff. But wait, we have a carton here. And we'll say, oh yes, this is milk. We're so lucky to have this product for you to drink as well. It's splashing. Oh, it's splashing. Because, you know, it's so much better when there's so much of it. And the corn pops are flying out of it because it's just bursting with flavor. Okay. So what I may do is I may just sort of think about this a little bit and see which one of these I'm going to put a little bit of seriousness into. Although, yeah, I don't know. The alien connection to corn pops, that seems funny to me. The pop star connection, where you have, like, you know, dynamic characters that love pop music and everything pop, you know, like yummy, exploding, whatever stuff. And you have some sort of boomer child enjoying, well, this could be, this doesn't have to be like cow milk, you know, like mammary gland milk. This could be soy. Yeah, let's say this is soy milk. Soy milk. Because, you know, they're the easiest thing to milk, I guess. And, yeah, wouldn't it be funny if one of these things also, doesn't matter. Soy milk. Yeah. Thinking about this is funnier to me than the pop stars or the alien, but I'll think about it more so. And as I said, do like a sort of a semi-serious take on that. So those are the three. Let's go all the way out on that. Those are the three sort of concepts before I get into any sort of seriousness with corn pops, to see what I would turn into a mascot that would try to sell that kind of stuff. Anyway, I think that's it for now. A little less than 30 minutes. And yeah, we'll see where we'll go. Option A, B, or C. I'm telling you now, I'm kind of leaning more towards this. This seems funny to me. That seems funny. But I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, folks, I hope you have a wonderful day.